Achieving a goal requires a clear understanding of what success looks like, which can be a challenge. You need to be self-aware and realistically assess your strengths and weaknesses. With practice, you can set achievable goals that give you direction and purpose without being overwhelmed by unrealistic expectations. A helpful strategy is to break your goal into smaller, manageable steps. This makes the goals seem less intimidating and lets you track your progress while celebrating small victories. For instance, if you want to run a marathon, start by running a mile daily, gradually increase the distance. Staying motivated is another crucial factor in reaching your goals. It can be tough when you face setbacks or obstacles. To stay motivated, remind yourself why you set the goal in the first place. Consider the underlying motivation and how achieving the goal will benefit you or those around you. Lastly, be kind to yourself during the process. Understand that setbacks and failures are natural parts of learning. Making mistakes or not meeting expectations is okay. What matters most is that you keep moving forward and keep working towards your goal, no matter how long it takes or how many obstacles you face. Setting goals is crucial for success in both personal and professional aspects of life. However, just having a goal isn't enough. You need to fully commit to it, or else it'll just be a wishful thought, and you won't make any real progress. Commitment is the foundation of goal setting. It means you're ready to invest the needed effort, time, and resources to reach your desired result. Remember, you need to hold yourself accountable for your progress towards your goal.
Ladies and gentlemen, lesson number 1. For you to get to that next level, here's what you need: information. You need to get information. No offense, I don't even watch TV. I might catch a sporting event, or don't get mad about a football game. I love to watch football, but I don't watch TV. Why? It's unproductive in my opinion. I get 24 hours a day just like Bill Gates. I get 24 hours a day just like Beyonce and Jay-Z. Everybody in this room has a promised land somewhere, but you can't be stuck on the city you like. You gotta hear God and go to your promised land. Your promised land might be Utah. Your promised land might be Minnesota. Your promised land might be Wyoming. Hear me clearly. You better use your money to get information and access, and you better be flexible, because a real shark is flexible. If I was you, I would walk around every day and say, I'm a millionaire. I'm a millionaire. I declare it right now. I'm worth millions. I'm worth millions. I will receive my salary right now, but I won't accept it as my value. So whatever you receive right now, receive it, but don't you accept it as your value. Because there's more out here for you if you change your mindset.
A lot of you want the future, but you are not willing to pay the price that is required to purchase it. The world does not need just another entrepreneur. The world needs a disruptive entrepreneur. A disruptive entrepreneur is somebody that comes along with an idea that challenges and changes the status quo. An entrepreneur's drug is self-discipline, an obsession with progress and evolution. A disruptive entrepreneur is addicted to success. They are addicted to performing under pressure. They are addicted to results. The disruptive entrepreneur knows one simple fact, and that is this: I will make it, maybe not immediately, but absolutely and definitely. Don't tell me you want to step into a room and dominate if you don't have passion. Don't tell me that you want to be a disruptive entrepreneur and you want to step into a room with a new idea and challenge and change the status quo, and you don't have passion. If you're going to be a disruptive entrepreneur, you're going to have to master the art of listening. You're going to have to master optimism, resilience, consistency, perseverance, loyalty, creativity, courage, effort, patience, time management, the ability to take responsibility.
So before you build your brand, it's not about the color. It's not about the font. All great brands are built on passion. So can I ask you a question? What are you passionate about? You get 24 hours a day, ladies and gentlemen. What do you do with your 24 hours? If you want to be a millionaire, you got to think like $1 million person. You can't fake this thing. Y'all hear what I'm saying? You got to be legit in this game. You can't fake it. Power don't pay my bill.
Entrepreneurs have a greater capacity for uncertainty. They stay up late. They work longer. They are more focused. If you're going to be an entrepreneur, you're going to need to lead. In the game of entrepreneurship, and that is grit. Inside of grit is passion, perseverance, character, courage, the ability to perform under pressure, to remain calm, cool, collected, not to buckle under the spotlight. Man, we need more resilient, passionate, committed, zealous entrepreneurs. The last thing the world needs is an entrepreneur that is not a disruptor. We need more ideas that will challenge the status quo.
I'm going to become somebody different. What do I need to do? You need to have an honest self-assessment about what your weaknesses are. And that's how you get to the next level. Can I ask you a question? You're not where you want to be. How good is your movement? When did you stop moving? Or is your movement inconsistent? Is your movement lackadaisical? Is your movement weak? If you want to be a shark, they are always hunting. They are always looking. They are always grinding. So question, my friend, you trying to get to that next level by running your mouth? No, you got to get to that next level through your movement. You got to get to that next level through your activity. You got to get to that next level by how you operate. Can I ask you a question? How strong is your movement? What time do you wake up in the morning? What time do you go to sleep? And how much time do you waste throughout the day? See, if you're wasting time, you got poor movement. If you're wasting time, you got weak movement. The only thing none of us can redeem is the time. You see, Bill Gates gets 24 hours a day. Any successful person you know, they get the same 24. Don't you ever forget that the rest of your life. Don't you ever stop moving. Don't you ever go backwards. To be a shark is about how you move, how you operate, how you navigate. You can't stop. Get back in the game. You might say, Walt, that's me, man. I quit. I got lazy. Let me tell you, sir, it's a long race. It's a long race. Life is a marathon.
And the problem is most of us are not conscious of the beliefs that we have. A belief is nothing but a feeling of absolute certainty about what something means. When you're absolutely certain about what something means, you have a belief. You might believe you're really smart. You might feel, I'm not that smart. You might believe you're worthy or not worthy, but all you're really saying is, I feel certain about this. So we have to be so conscious about our beliefs because they literally change our life. We don't experience life. We experience the life we focus on.
It's not what happens to you in life. It's how you handle what happens to you in life that makes a difference. I've never seen a high-performance person that was part-time. Never. In 50 years of business. The $50 billion that I created, it's this $50 billion man.
If you stop running, you won't get to the finish line. Don't you ever stop moving. Don't you ever go backwards. And sharks never retreat. Sharks never retreat. And they pivot when they need to pivot. Success is all around you. Just pay attention.